this video, we're going to learn how to pick up stitches along the edge of your work. There is always a load of different ways to pick up stitches, but I'm just going to show you, for the sake of this particular shawl, exactly how I picked it up so that you can match the same stitch count as I did. You can see here along the edge of this swatch that you have garter bumps or purl bumps and stockinette stitch furrows in between them. So we're going to pick up one stitch for the bump here, one for the furrow, so it's up, down, so one for every 2 rows really is what we're going to do. And I'll show you here, this is just another little swatch I've done, and on the back of it that's what it looks like. And that's the back of the shawl, and this hasn't been blocked, but if you stretch it out you can see it's got plenty of stretch and it is pretty well hidden, so I think that it works well for the edge of the shawl. So I'm going to take one right out on the edge here. I always come in just 1 stitch or so from the edge. I find that gives a pretty good edge. I will have slightly more difficulties than normal because these are quite blunt, but the double pointed are nice and easy for demonstrating. When I'm doing it normally myself, I tend to use nice pointy ones. Oh, see, I can't even get the first one through. Let's pull this through here. Let's try that again. Put this here. I'm going to wrap that over and then try and get that. Here we go. So that is the first one up on the ridge on the edge. Then I'm going to go into this furrow and take one here. You can see I almost use this knitting as the second part of the work. So this is the bump up here. I'm going to come into the 1 stitch in from the edge, wrap around, and then lift my knitting through. The next one is a furrow, so I'm going to come in here from the edge, knit into this. Now I'm going to take the bump. This is a bit trickier because it's tighter, so sharper needles are helpful, or even a small needle for picking it up can be good. And the next one is a furrow down here. So you're just going to go up, down, all the way along the edge. And the other one is going to be in here. Do take care to kind of make sure you pick one up on the very edges here and here, or else it can kind of tend to pull in a little bit. So make sure you come right up to the edge of your work on both ends. And on the other side, this is what it's going to look like. You'll just have a little bit of an edging, but as you stretch it out you can see it's not too much, and it doesn't look too unattractive on the back side. So that's how you're going to go and pick up stitches once you've got the central spine complete for this shawl.